at the end like this. Met at your waist cliff. I told you my grip was slipping. You looked up like, is it really? Or you want your fist for clinching? Couldn't answer. Stepped on your toes when I first pulled you close. A willing dancer. 3 left feet, step in the jilted pattern. And 3's a crowd. I was clumsy. You convinced that all that whispered chatter would grow to screams and pull our seams out in the listless tatter. Lack of expertise became the distant past and didn't matter. I want you back, but I can't give you the ears. I can't give back the tears. On tour, can't give you experience. Yo, womanhood your own, so I can't give you experiments. This little introductory love, not the peak of the pyramid. I blushing through my fingers, I first peek at you hearing this. The heat of the mirror make my eyes sprinkle like spearmint. I'm peerless to these fans, but paying pure you peering in. You the one that understand why I can't feel how they cheers for me. Faster from love, avoiding when you tried to chase me. I ran faster from love, and then chase after you dumb. I know the wrinkles on your brain just like the back of my thumb. I wanna pick it, but I listen when you tell me.
Shanti. Om.
I've always known that to mean, so Om means silence. It's the primordial original sound of the universe. When you chant Om, you're connected with all of creation, ultimately with the creator of everything. God. Creator, maintainer, destroyer. When you chant Om, your internal environment becomes silent. And when we're connected with silence and the divinity that's embedded, the wisdom that's embedded in silence, we're connected to God. And we embody that personality of God, the wisdom of God. Shanti means peace. So Om Shanti Om means peace and silence. Who doesn't need some good peace and silence in their life?
I got a new stick. I got a new stick. Ooh, good boy.
Who doesn't need some good peace and silence in their life? Raise your hand if you couldn't use some peace and silence. So here it says, in Sanskrit, the word Shanti means peace, calm, tranquility, or harmony. In traditional yogic texts, peace is considered to be one of the greatest benefits of regular meditation or yoga practice. However, working with this mantra, Om Shanti, specifically and directly invokes an embodied quality of peace. So, if you breathe while you chant, inhale,
Om Shanti. Om.
inhale,
Om Shanti. Om.
inhale. Your breath becomes a practice of peace and silence. Literally, you are your breath. Whatever you're focused on mentally while you're breathing, you welcome that vibration into your blood. Like literally the oxygen is embedded with that code that of information that you're focused on with your mind. So that like vibrational frequency is embedded into every whatever molecule or whatever of oxygen, of air that your body is absorbing. So when you're all stressed out and you're fearful and you're breathing, as we all are at all times, you're creating that sense of panic inside of you. Whereas if you are completely focused on love, while you breathe, you create more love.
You knock the wind out of my sails with my conditioning. You counterbalanced out my Libra scales, but now they tip again. I look to my right for the reminder of the mission. And your spot is the emptiest. Whole visual you say and wish it didn't have to end like this. Met at your waist a cliff. I told you my grip was slipping. You looked up like, is it really? Or you want your fist for clinching? Couldn't answer. Stepped on your toes when I first pulled you close. You willing dancer, 3 left feet. it was your grace. And in no space, we married in the soul space. It couldn't carry on the earth because you just too holy. Be with you just too whole. We compose to decompose, ain't it? I'ma see you on the path again if I'm supposed, ain't it? We supposed to be a no-brainer. How many times I saw Frankenstein up before the torch and the forks? More your dreams become divorce again. You left me at the same tree you found me before hanging. Wish you didn't.
So when every exhale is Om Shanti Om, and every inhale is Om Shanti Om, you are peace and silence. Om Shanti is often described as the lack of discord or disharmony, especially in the face of challenges. This mantra, Om Shanti, deeply calls for peace for all sentient beings everywhere, the whole cosmos, awakening every being's divine right to live with ease of heart. Om Shanti invokes a quality of inner peace and calm that translates to an outward harmony and ease. The word peace is often used in Western culture to refer to a state that is dependent on external factors to reach. As long as things are precisely the way we want them to be, we can be peaceful and happy. However, this makes peace a very difficult and fleeting state to attain, which is part of why it has become such an undervalued experience in our culture. The beauty of working with this mantra is that it infuses the practitioner with a deep quality of peace that doesn't rely on external factors to access. When we use the mantra Om Shanti, a serene quality of tranquility opens up from within us, radiating out to all aspects of our life. Peace sometimes has a negative connotation because there is a certain detachment that is often associated with it. It is not uncommon to see a portrayal of the hippie who is totally at peace with the world by way of deep disconnect and delusion. This is the unfortunate shortcut that many take in an attempt to reach a place of serenity, bypassing how we actually feel by checking out and pretending all is well. Walking the path of peace does not mean we are pretending that things are fine when they are not. And it definitely does not mean that we don't feel things when we feel them. Instead, we are seeking a deeper, embodied sense of calm that the mantra evokes within us and that holds our whole experience. This quality can be hard to understand with our minds, especially when dealing with many challenges and complexities of life. But this mantra opens an internal space in us where we can hold those contradictions and also be at peace. This quality of peace can be the ground from which we can take action and engage fully with life from a place of clarity and calm. This mantra is often used as a way to close yoga or meditation classes. In this usage, the focus of the mantra is directed toward all sentient beings, ourselves included. This is similar to loving kindness, metta or maitri, meditation practice, which offers well wishes for various recipients. So if you go back, Om Shanti, Om. Good girl. Who's he? Good girl. If you go back to the video that I posted like a year and a half ago called Maitri, Loving Kindness, something like that, it explains that self-love is not about, or meditation is not about like perfecting ourselves. Like, I'm going to learn how to meditate and that's going to make me a better person, or that's going to make me more peaceful, or that's going to solve my problems. That's not why we meditate. Self-love is not about creating some perfected version of yourself and then striving all day, every day to attain that state of perfection, which in turn causes us to think negatively about ourselves all day, every day. Self-love is about being genuinely accepting and curious about who you are, like looking deep within yourself, going through all the experiences that you've had in life that made you who you are, and then looking into your soul and actually, like, without like, this is who I want to be, who am I? Who am I? What am I here to do? What is my purpose? What is my path? Everything that you seek is already within yourself. You just gotta open your eyes.
Nigga taught me about the scale. It was vivid, I was there. I was on my first offense. I hope they gon' give me bail. Screaming motherfucker 12. Bitches ain't shit. Cops ain't neither. They hunting my people. Codeine, I'm back leaning. I cope with my demons. The best is not perfect. The rest is not worth it. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up, wake up. We live for weed and money. Y'all live for bitches and blunts. We live for weed and money. Y'all live for bitches and blunts. We live for weed and money. Y'all live for bitches and blunts. We live for.
This application of the mantra Om Shanti is a very connecting technique, as it opens us to a recognition that all beings wish to be happy and live in peace, and that the world would be a significantly better place if we could all experience that. Om Shanti. Om. So at the end of yoga classes, we used to all Om together. So like everyone Ohms. Om. And then we'd all inhale together and we'd go Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Growing from my father, bitter to his touch. Now I'm slowly honored, living is a must. All this for my mama till I'm dust. God gon' deal a karma, lost my trust. Every man know, many man got me in a jam. I be in my feelings.